Welcome to Coffee, Cults, and Empires. I'm your host, the Intern. So, yeah, the second seems so sus, right? I know there isn't any evidence that he's involved, but come on. Everything about him just bugs me. Anyway, if you recall, last time they were looking at his desk and Hellena found something. Specifically, she had a really good investigation roll, and then Rozafeen's glaze disconnected. Let's find out what she found.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Good to see everybody.
I
It's been a minute since the last one. How's everyone doing?
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, no. Rozafeen.
I don't feel well.
Oh, do you want to take this one off? We can do it next time instead.
Well, I hear that there's like some big thing that Helena found, and I am really curious about it, but also I kind of want to curl up into a ball.
Yeah, I could see how it might boost your immune system to discover what you found.
Olhana's touch completely goes away when you get excited about mysteries being solved.
Well, I know this is never great to hear at the time, but like it is Olhana's touch. Like it's kind of a weird gift, but
No,
I'm sorry, gift?
nope.
Oh, yeah, no, tell me more. Please.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
That is not what this is.
Yeah, sounds like a real gift.
yeah, sorry. Just, it's from the gods, and it'll pass. It's instructive to anyhow. Okay. I know you guys aren't. Okay, moving on.
Someone showed up in our world and was like, ooh, hey there. And by the way, now some of you are going to get sick sometimes forever. Woo.
Well, thanks, God.
But Rozafeen, does it make you more like grateful of all the times you weren't sick? I'm kidding.
Like you can't have the good times without the bad time. I will courier someone over there to slap you. I would do it myself, but I am too weak.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you. Feel better.
We'll see if we can boost that energy and immune system a bit by learning the solution to some mysteries.
Yay.
Rozafeen, all the worst things happen to you. Your glaze is always broken, and now you've got this. Don't jinx it. Shh.
Last time you guys had gathered around the desk, does everyone remember what they got out? Or I have some notes. I could also refresh people's memories if it would help.
Oh, yeah, notes. That sounds good. Notes seems like a really good idea, considering it's been a while.
Okay, one of the things was like architectural drawings of the second's rental place, but they're very rudimentary, and Georg got distracted by the badness of the drawings, and this is to explain Georg's really bad role.
They're not even to scale. Like doodling on a napkin, and then they gave that to the construction workers and like, it must be exactly like this. That's about what it seems.
We've always described it as slapdash and put together out of extremely expensive materials. So that actually does fit with how that came to be. So in addition, you found some receipts for various things in the rental, but also some additional receipts that were obviously not for the rental, more curtains and stuff. And I believe that Urekas was excited about the introduction of additional curtains that might...
Yeah, I'll be borrowing those.
Okay, so to-do list, ransack the house.
That's not what I said.
No ransacking the house. Come on, people. Been through this once.
It's one drawer, one tiny drawer.
No, one tiny room full of curtains. One tiny interdimensional bathroom.
It's an interesting point. You do not know if there is also an interdimensional bathroom here.
Maybe it's the same bathroom.
Oh, wouldn't that be an embarrassing secret? You're sharing the bathroom.
Hey,
Someone in a different house.
That's so embarrassing to have roommates. We've all been there.
No, but like the point is they're being all ostentatious and wealthy and they have such a cool bathroom, but they only have the one. They have to like pass it around. And like,
I mean, bathmates.
DM, can we make it so?
No.
Just in this little fantasy version of the world, you know?
Just in our fan fiction.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do whatever we want in our fan fiction.
I can't stop you.
Exactly.
Okay.
We found the bathroom again, is what you're saying.
You found the receipts, and more interestingly, you found the correspondence between presumably the second and the guy who did the mirror install. And this was what seemed to be a mirror mason in Cloyle, but at this time, mirror masons were illegal. And so it was barely concealed that that's what was going on. And then Georg got distracted by that as soon as he heard about it.
I mean, yeah, because if they're mirror masons and I don't know about them, all I'm saying is I should know about them.
Yo. And this is clearly the one who did the portal to the bathroom. And then Hellena had gotten a 20 on investigation and was about to get revealed what that was going to be, but Rozafeen had glaze problems. So just get right into what Hellena found.
Yay.
So with an investigation of 20, Hellena found shoved inside a false bottom in the drawer. You looked in the drawer to see if there's like anything else in there, and you pulled it open.
Really are secrets.
Yes. And there was a false bottom in the drawer, and beneath it was a leather-bound notebook.
Oh no, it's his diary he was going to write in but never got around to. It's just going to be blank.
No, the blank pages are all over the table already.
Yeah, he loves blank pages. That's my point.
Well, the diary is so nice. Like, what do you write that will justify writing this beautiful leather book? You know, it's better to just leave it blank.
Yeah. Sorry, Tanam, go ahead.
So, specifically, Hellena looks through it, and it looks like a payment ledger.
Ooh, the real books where the money really went.
Most of it looks like room rentals, like just people renting the room for various periods of time. As a side note, wildly different rate.
First we look how well you're dressed, and then we tell you how much it costs.
But one of the things that stands out is that for nearly a year, like the past year, every 2 weeks or so, there's been a payment from Anna Vurlindi Beebon, who you all know as Beeb. And the memo column says, services rendered.
Do we know that that's Beeb's real name?
Do any of us know Beeb's name?
I think we all just call him Beeb and steal his stuff or demand breakfast.
I call him Beebs.
Is it ever like doodled in the ledger, like, you know, the breakfast guy? As if the second couldn't remember who that was and was like, oh yeah, I got to remind myself.
It's just a picture of a pancake on fire.
Maybe the sorceress in the tower knows. We go ask her.
Went really well last time.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. All right, we know what the next part of the quest is.
Okay, as it is a fresh session, I'll allow you guys to roll fresh investigation rolls if you like.
Ooh.
Investigate harder.
Hey, Georg finally looks up after being really distracted by the mirror mason. I got a 25.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I am really trying hard to figure out who this guy could be. I've got a 6.
I have a 14.
So what was the full name again? Because I do not remember what you just said.
It's Beeb.
Well, I know it's Beebs, but like, I don't know. I feel like I should do some tomfoolery or something.
I got a 17.
Okay. Thank you.
Do we need to take a break? Are you okay? You sound like you're not okay.
Don't make her say that she's okay more.
Oh, okay.
Okay. For the 25 you got, when you're looking at the letters and you hear some discussion about the ledger, you notice there's a name The author of the letters to the second is Amtanit Jahakatam. And so he's the one who's the mirror mason who installed the bathroom portal. You notice in the ledger that he was also a guest at the rental house for 3 days earlier this year, and he was at a reduced rate.
I mean, it's not that weird.
Yeah.
Guy who helped build the house gets to stay there cheaper. I mean, that's
Yeah, this is a thing that is noticed. I will also say, because you got a 25, which is really good. Georg, you have a vague memory, and I don't think anyone here, like any of the players, remembers this. There was a merchant that got caught outside with you during the spider attack, and you were talking to that merchant, and he was the one who was like, whose animal is this about justice? When Ruffot made justice talk. Don't know if you remember this, way at the beginning, right after the spider attack.
I definitely remember the part where he made justice talk.
Yeah, I remember that.
So the person who you were talking to was not Antanet, but did have the same surname, Jahakatam, and was a merchant from Cloyle. So, coincidence maybe, but that is another thing that you notice.
All right, everybody. I'll relay that information to the rest of the people that there was a merchant, and I know that he's the mirror mason who installed the bathroom portal
From the letters.
from the letters. Good. Okay. Yeah.
so. The one who installed the bathroom portal, therefore, can make portals, is perhaps related to a different merchant guy who was there during the attack and is getting a discount rate, as is Beeb.
No, Beeb is making payments to the second.
Oh, Beeb is paying for services rendered.
What services?
It just says services rendered.
Maybe they're sexy services.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, services rendered with no explanation, right?
Yeah, it's got to be like protection racket or blackmail or something. Like if it was anything, of course, this is a secret ledger. They could have just put what it is in the secret ledger. What are they?
This is the second we're talking.
Maybe one of us can dress up like Beebs and go to the second and be like, more services.
I look over at Ruffot and I was like, I think we might be able to do a little better than playing dress up, huh?
Oh my goodness, my skills are being actually requested. This is the first time in the universe this has happened. Okay, yes, absolutely.
I'm mostly making the request because, if you use it on yourself, you probably won't be able to use it on me to make weird disguises that I'll have to then follow. It'll be a lot less awkward this way.
I could even play both parts at the same time. We could do it right now.
But don't we need the real second? Not like a guy playing the second.
Don't worry, I can make up all kinds of things for the second to tell us. It'll be fine.
I'm super excited to watch your skit, and yet.
Okay. Let's go trick the real second. Here's the thing, though. We've actually gotten to know Beeb pretty well, and he seems... I guess my character wouldn't know this to say this, so actually, never mind. Someone else needs to bring up that Beeb is probably fine, and it's probably the second being terrible to Beeb. So going to the second as Beeb, I don't think that'll get information.
So, assuming someone else just said what you just said, if we help Beebs out of this situation, do you think Beebs will forgive us?
I mean, it's probably at least worth breakfast.
I'll do pretty much anything for breakfast.
We could just go ask Beeb, with less trickery, and just be like, hey, how come you keep on paying the second money?
Will Beebs talk to us? I mean, I have my charisma, so maybe?
If we leave Ruffot at home, Beeb might talk to us. Also, I should probably stay out of it now, too. I don't know if Beeb likes me anymore.
I could try.
Or we could do it the Ruffot way. I mean, that's fine, too.
Or we could go to Beeb and talk to Beeb as Beeb and tell Beeb that...
All right. So what I'm hearing from the group is we need to kidnap Beeb.
I think that's our only plausible solution. I say, shaking my head.
Is anyone else paying the second for services?
Yes, there are a few other names that you don't recognize, all kind of on a similar schedule.
Well, could we figure anything out about, are these all merchants located in the same area, or are these people all from the same family? Some sort of pattern for why these people are paying the second?
that is a thing that you could investigate, not from where you're standing, but yes.
Well, I think we should make note of all of the names and any other identifiers that might be with there, like any addresses.
Just grab one of the many pieces of blank paper and start making notes. Jot down all the names, whatever else is important.
I really feel like the architectural drawings could have been done on some of this paper instead of a crappy napkin. They're really bad, okay?
I mean, do you want to take notes on the back of them?
Yeah,
Right then.
All right.
I definitely take the No, wait, no. Georg will not be thief this time.
Okay. Well, I'm using my sleight of hand to take the sheets while using my deception to say, I'm not taking the sheets.
Which sheets?
That's amazing.
They're the curtains, right? Were there curtains in the drawer?
No, the receipts for curtains in the drawer.
Wait, I thought you said wait, receipts. I thought you said curtains.
There's curtains in the house.
The other house, not the house we're in.
Well, no, also in the house that you're in.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you guess. Like, there are receipts for a lot of curtains, more curtains than are in the rental house.
Okay, all right.
And you are presuming that they are in this house. There are some curtains on the windows here. They're fine.
All right. Seems like we've learned all we can from this desk.
Yeah, I swear if I hear any more about curtains.
Let's take like a quick 10-minute looting break, and then we'll meet back at the front door.
I think we should have lunch again. Has it been at least 10 minutes since we had lunch?
I agree on the lunch, also not on the looting.
Okay.
The guilty parties know who they are. All right. How about this? We'll poke around to see if there's anything else in the house that looks like it might have secrets, and then go have lunch. This is like the only room we've explored. We'll poke our noses in every other room we can find, doing no damage, taking no things, just seeing if there is obvious secrets to be explored, and then we'll head out.
That's a reasonable thing you said.
Downright reasonable.
And then we'll set the place on fire.
No.
There we go.
I knew you had it in you. And by that, I mean, no.
Got to stay in character.
Just a little fire.
I've earned it.
Yeah, think about all the things you didn't set on fire leading up to this point.
I've been so good.
I'm having trouble finding any at this point. Although I guess some of those things others of us set on fire, so I don't want to point any fingers, Urekas. Granted, it was technically acid. Also technically my acid.
I helped put out the fire, you're forgetting.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Let's explore.
Yeah, we split up. We search. What do we find?
The house is, you get a bit of whiplash just like transitioning between different rooms. The decorating styles are drastically different between rooms.
Ooh.
The office was really sparse. This huge room with this desk at the end. And there's some sitting rooms and some dining rooms. And the primary thing that you notice is that they look like they are from different places.
Can I tell if the building seems to be roughly the same shape on the inside as it is on the outside?
Yes, it does seem to be.
Okay.
I got a 1, like a nat 1 on my interior decorating check, so I don't know if I
It's
noticed.
going to be like, maybe they're actually in different places, wouldn't that?
I think with a 1, you like scrape the wall accidentally. Like you're looking at some fancy wallpaper and you get up real close and then your armor scrapes a gash in it.
Whoops. Damn. And I cast mending, and you see like little animated coffee beans run up the wall and chew some of the other wallpaper and like spit it back out and make it look sort of normal, but not really very good, probably.
Does anybody else want to risk a roll?
Yeah, sorry. Wait, what did you roll?
Interior perception, technically.
Okay, I'll roll perception. 14.
Okay.
Mhm. So I was going to ask if I could do investigation, but it's funnier if it's perception now. So I roll a natural 1, and my perception is -2. So I got
Oh,
a
no.
-1.
At least my 1 gave me a 4.
Wow.
Oh no, we are gonna light the place on fire.
So with my 18, can I like put a hand over his mouth and just make him stop?
Yeah, if you would like to spend your 18 on perceiving that Rufford's about to fuck shit up again.
Never seen perception used as a reaction before.
Okay, and then we'll say, oh, actually, I rolled better the second time. So while I'm holding him and going, shh, and I actually look around. That one's a 19.
For a 19, because you had on the mind the portal, you were primed to see portals everywhere, as it were. And so your first impression as you're walking around is, oh, there's got to be portals here. Like, this is only explanation for how nonsense this is.
And I cannot be convinced otherwise now.
So generally, this is what people are thinking. But with the 19 that Hellena got, she notices that the walls fit together and there's no places where there would be a portal seam or anything like that. There's no shenanigans going on in terms of the physical layout of this house.
How bad does your wallpaper have to be to make somebody think that each room is an individual dimension?
Like I said, you guys are primed to think that, and they're not all bad. That's the thing, is that there's some rooms which are really, really nice. And there's some rooms that are just like a lizard threw up in here. And that became the design motif.
I'm sure Urekas will like that room.
Quiet you.
Who decorated you? Who decorated?
I was nervous.
Also, I'll say for that 19, there's a room that seems sort of like a trophy room, which is not really a Lanyu thing, but there's prizes and medals and certificates and things.
Who here believes the second has ever won anything in his life?
I don't.
And for a 19, none of the certificates have the second's name on them. They're just like a collection of other people's prizes.
All right. Well, I start warning everyone. We should probably get out of here because every time you go through a portal, there's like a chance that it changes you a little bit. And this house is like clearly full of them. No wonder the poor second's so messed up. She's clearly being warped by this terrible house. We should escape while we still can.
Oh, that's why Beebs hesitated giving us breakfast. Like, he went through the portals and it kind of messed with him.
Yep. Yeah, it all makes sense. Yep. All right.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with that logic.
Oh, can I take one of the medals though? I'm asking the group.
I mean, it's not his.
I take a pretty one. Whatever looks like it's most likely actually made out of some kind of precious metal. That's what I'm going to try for. Just one.
I kind of glare, but then I don't really protest that much.
Okay.
You go, wow, you look so handsome wearing that.
An award in a sport that I don't play, or maybe some kind of like academic award.
So I'm rolling. So the award is for best pancake.
Yep, that sounds like me. All right, I put it around my neck and off we go.
Is the name on it Beebs? I feel like Beebs could probably win best pancake.
Yeah, we'll give him his rightful award once we see him again.
This conversation's going to go so well.
But I'll hold on to it, until then. So we leave. Let's go get some lunch, everyone.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You did just come from the.
Oh yeah, we had our little buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like 15, no, maybe even 20 minutes ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nap time.
It's very important to be constantly stuffing your face.
Wait, did anyone take the notebook?
No, but I made notes on other papers
Okay.
and stole those.
Oh, yeah. I guess we should ask, despite the mended scrape in the wall, did you guys put everything back the way you found it, or did you just kind of leave it there?
Georg would have been pretty careful about that after the sorceress's house. He's feeling pretty bad about the general ransacking and disregard for others' property.
Can I get a straight up intelligence roll?
Oh, yeah, you can definitely get an intelligence roll.
18.
Dirty 20.
23.
Wow.
Callum coming in the rear at a 15. We can be smart when we want to.
Sometimes.
Georg was very fastidious about putting things back.
Like the second's gonna notice anyway.
I mean, this is.
Yeah, he should roll an intelligence roll.
He's gonna be like, wait, who left my room so clean?
Suspicious. Possible, but Georg tries to put it back like exactly as it was.
Yeah, that roll was for how good you did at putting it back the way it was. So
Gonna be like a contested thing versus his perception or something. So hopefully good enough.
So this is very important. Does Urekas get back on the bed?
Definitely.
Didn't the bed get cannibalized? Didn't she turn it into an outfit?
No, just the headboard is in process of getting turned into a headgear, like to hide the helm.
Yeah, and it's like a nice hat.
It's being turned into that by some followers.
Headboards are pretty heavy. Is it like mounted on your shoulders too?
I have incredible balance and neck strength.
I think we could say it's an intricate headboard and it's like not super heavy.
Yeah, it's not heavy.
I fully believe that about Urekas, though, that she could just hold up a whole bed on her head. Like, why not?
It's very wide and it's pretty tall, but not too heavy.
I'm assuming this is a section of the headboard, not the entire headboard.
I was thinking the entire headboard.
So I'll tell you what, if you would like to make a constitution check to make sure that you're fine, would you put it on? So you can decide how much of it you want.
I want as much as possible. I rolled a 9.
You had initially instructed them to have the whole headboard on the thing. And so they have like just disconnected it from the bed and put some mounting stuff onto it. And they gingerly place it onto you and you immediately fall over. And it falls on top of you and you take a damage. 1 hit point.
Oh no.
Obviously, this headboard requires people to come along with it to hold it up, which just makes it all the more fancy.
Yeah, my followers.
So now we need outfits for the headdress followers
Well, the house had so many curtains.
and so many different palettes and colors to choose from.
So have you not closed and locked the door yet?
I don't know that we know how to lock the door, but yeah, we're outside on the porch.
Actually, I mean, I want to dress pretty sexy. You can just take some of my outfit.
Ooh.
You're going to split a fraction of your outfit between 2 of your followers who are carrying the headboard.
Yeah, and we look hot.
Oh, we should hire a band to go with this as well. Like, why not?
I believe there were trumpets last time.
Yeah. I don't know that any of us know how to like play trumpets well, though. Like, I feel like we need to.
I feel like only Urekas would actually know how.
She probably can just fine. Was she the one that did the magic for the trumpets?
Probably.
No, there was no trumpet magic. There were threats of fireworks.
Threats of fireworks.
Excellent. All right, so we go and have lunch and make plans for Urekas' grand entrance to her date, which includes servants carrying the headdress, fireworks, and trumpets.
So speaking of, as you get back, you realize that you need to pick which of the shows you want to go to. There are 2 posters in the entryway announcing which shows are currently playing in the 2 theaters that the hotel has.
Okay, what did they say?
One of them is trying really, really, really hard to look interesting. Empress Denovi's Triumph is the name of the play. You can tell from the notes, it's a history of the founding of the Lanyu Empire.
It's educational.
Harmony, you got to pick that one so that Tanam has to put on the play.
The other one doesn't have to try to look interesting. It is the long favorite, Tana and Olhana.
Oh. Yeah, I want that one.
You were saying that you wanted the more romantic one.
Yeah. Lanyu Empire, not so romantic.
Unless you're super into business and trade.
I really like business and economics.
I like money, but I think the other one. I'm sorry, Rupert.
I mean, it's a sensible choice.
Well, baby, you can go on a date. You can get Tanam to make up a play about the Lanyu Empire.
I've just had this wonderful date idea.
Oh my, that sounds so romantic.
I don't think that any of you want to listen to that, even Rozafeen.
I like accurate business and economic plays.
Oh.
Hey.
Reputation's on the line now, Tanam. You gotta.
I cannot purport to be good at business and economics, but my history is spot on. Thank you very much.
History's spot on as long as it doesn't have to do with musical artifacts or anything.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm a jerk.
Are you sorry?
Mildly.
That sounds about right.
Just the disappointment on his face.
Yeah, maybe you feel bad a bit. There.
Yeah.
So we have second lunch while Eureka strips off 2/3 of her clothing and uses it to dress her followers in, well, I guess, whatever you can make out of 1/3 of a dress.
Oh, we're creative.
So they're each wearing 1/3 of a dress.
For the very specific circumstances this is, I want to make note that this is not generally applicable, but because they are, in this case, acting as part of Urekas' outfit, I will say that your quick change ability does apply.
Yeah.
In the blink of an eye.
I'm sorry. Your followers now count as part of your outfit?
Like I said, in this very specific case.
Oh, Incorporate the birds too, please.
Yes, definitely.
Let the birds be in the headdress.
Yeah. We need some birds for sure.
All right, I'll volunteer to go and try to find an appropriate band to accompany the outfit.
Thank you.
Hours later, we all convened.
I mean, I was gonna ask if it was an appropriate occasion for like some sort of announcer to announce her presence.
Oh yes. Have any other animals joined the outfit? Is there like a deer now, or
No, okay. Attracting random animals is not part of the deal. That was specifically the birds because of the excellent performance role during the discussion with the birds that were watching you.
well, we should probably like discuss the things that we learned. Maybe find that merchant that might know something. Talk to Beeb. Anything else? Nah. We're gonna build the outfit.
We can talk to the merchant first.
Fireworks. Gotta have the fireworks.
To be fair, you guys just did the first actual investigation that you're being paid to do.
Yeah, we've earned a break.
What?
You've earned it now. You can slack off for a bit.
Whoa.
No.
We weren't paid for investigating the sorceress's house.
Well, that's why we had to pay ourselves.
I don't generally approve of robbery, but yeah, I feel kind of robbed.
Oh,
We can't even least expense it.
We should be able to expense it. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
okay. But what's important is how can we incorporate more fire into the outfits?
Maybe you can have some sparklers coming out of the headboard. I can dance with fire. Like the balls are on fire while juggling.
Considering half of Georg's armor is probably full of oil, Georg's going to take several very large steps back.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Someone else should probably take over for a while. Rufford's pretty stuck on the outfit thing.
I like your ideas.
Okay,
They're amazing.
we can fast forward to later that day. Or are you guys going to try to shove any other investigation in before?
I want to talk to Beeb, but not like I don't want to talk to Beeb. I feel as though we should talk to Beeb.
Who's we? All of us?
No,
Someone with higher charisma who isn't Rufford.
or who is Rufford but isn't Rufford in like a roundabout kind of way.
All right, yeah. Let's go talk to Beeb. Let's make a plan.
Yeah.
The suggestion I think I heard is I should turn into the second, go talk to Beeb, and try to get Beeb to explain the relationship that Beeb has with the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alternatively, you could turn into Beeb, go to the second, and try to get the second to explain, but that seems harder.
Yeah, I mean, both seem hard, but yeah, we could. Well, the second seems kind of dumber though, and Beeb's really suspicious right now.
Yeah, I'm asking this as a player, not as Helena. Is there anyone other than Rufford that we might want to
Well, see, I think Rufford kind of our best option if he doesn't go as Rufford. Like if he goes as Rufford, we're all screwed.
I'm just concerned about some of the inferences that might happen based on things that the second says.
I look over at Urekas.
I mean, I am busy, but I could. But I mean, I think Rufford would do such a good job.
All Rufford melts. Now, like for the first time in his life, he's actually determined to do a good job at something. Can't let Urekas down.
Okay, again, as a player, I think that he will do a funny job, so I'm in.
So am I going to the second as Beeb, in which case, we're going to get Beeb in more trouble? Or going to Beeb as the second, in which case, poor Beeb.
That's a great question.
Basically, Beeb gets picked on no matter which one do we do. Oh,
I feel like going to Beeb as the second is the safer option for both you and Beeb.
all right. Going to do that.
We can always kidnap Beeb later, and I did not say that.
For Beeb's protection and for pancakes.
That is, those are two very good reasons. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I will turn into the second. Well, no, first I'm going to figure out where the second is. Don't want to run into him.
So having just been to his house, which is the primary place where you have found him before, I guess the second place you found him. The first place you found him was cowering in the hall during the spider attack.
So we just got to convince him there's a spider attack and then he'll be out of the way. All right. I'll
Yeah.
look around. I'll see if there's any clear,
I guess go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, I got a 3 this time. High roller.
It's totally fine.
Excellent.
Would you like some bardic inspiration?
Oh, yes, please. Yes.
Okay,
How long does bardic inspiration last?
10 minutes.
All right. We're on the clock.
If you go quickly, it's a few minute walk.
I'll bring Eureka so she can like inspiration me outside the alley or whatever.
Yeah, you can see me smiling, batting my eyelashes. You feel really good.
Are
And I'm
you-
looking out for the second.
Are you bringing the entourage and the
Oh,
bed?
well, naturally.
Okay.
But we're being really sneaky.
We used the stealth fireworks this time. So Beeb watches the people he hates the most in the world march down the street in his branch parade. The one in particular he now knows can turn into other people, ducks into an alley.
I know this isn't supposed to have double disadvantage, but it really seems like we should have double disadvantage.
Okay, so first off, I'm going to need the stealth roll with disadvantage from both Urekas and Ruffot.
9. Wait, with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 5 and a 2. That puts me also at a 9. Oh, but I do have. I'll use my Pact of the Talisman to add a D4 to that because that 9 feels like a failure. So that's all the way up to a 12.
Damn, 9. Sorry.
You were what, hoping for lower? Is that
No, oh, man.
Give me a performance, Urekas.
15.
Okay.
wait, that's with all your modifiers?
Well, yeah, I rolled a 5 and my performance is plus 10.
Okay.
You are ostentatious enough and performing well enough that Ruffot fades into the background.
Yeah, I can change a few times.
Like changed away from his Ruffot outfit.
Also, you mentioned there's an alley. I could just like go around and come from a different direction as a different person.
You could go around the corner of the gambling hall.
I'll spend 5 of my precious 10 minutes trying to come from a different direction.
Okay, Urekas is distracting enough and you come from a different direction. And with all those things combined, it's enough to not have Beeb immediately think that something's up.
Not clock me. Okay. I'll start a conversation with Beeb about Urekas as the second. Basically, I'll make a snide comment like overdressed much.
Yeah, you sit down at one of Beeb's tables and Beeb is walking out and looks at Urekas and is just like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, I will match that energy 100% and just be like, oh, so annoyed. Those terrible people still in our town. When will they leave?
Beeb looks down at you and pales. Ovidon, I did not expect you today. Just here for lunch?
I will be super vague about it and be like, well, yes, lunch and perhaps other things. See if I can get him to talk.
How about you roll a persuasion?
A little better. It's 17.
Okay, so you are trying to coax something interesting out of him.
Yeah, I don't know what questions to ask, so I'm just going to try to make him keep talking until he spills something that I can hook on to.
I think that we had that interruption the other night, but we got that all fixed up, right? That was I'm all current for these weeks.
Yeah, about that. It seems like we might have a little bit of a problem. How are things going on your end?
Problem? Things are going as they've always gone. What sort of problem did you find?
It's not really your job to worry about that, is it?
Oh, no, like there were the problems with with them, and he tilts his head over at Urekas, who's I'm presuming still playing the crowd.
Well, you know.
Found 3 more people to be part of the outfit.
I almost lost my shop about it, but it's all fine, and so I can, it's business is good here. I don't think the spider attack caused too much problems, so people are still wanting the best breakfast in town.
Okay. He almost started talking about what I want. Then he moved on to breakfast.
Yeah, I wish I could give you my deception.
To be fair, breakfast is what I want, so keep going.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I guess I'll lean into. He mentioned possibly losing the shop. Be really terrible if you lost the shop. We can't have that, can we? After all, I really rely on you, Beeb. You want to go talk somewhere a little more private?
Well, I've got all these customers out here.
They'll wait.
I think our normal meeting time is much more conducive normally. I think it was just that one time. I don't think they're going to be coming around again like that. But
Do I connect the dots that one time we interrupted a meeting between the second and Beeb, and that's the normal meeting time he's talking about?
yeah,
All right, then I'll be like, I'll see you at the normal meeting time then.
of course, always be there, sir. I really do need here. And he wanders off real quick to go like refill somebody's drink.
It's fine. So now we know there's a regular meeting, which means either we can eavesdrop or second doesn't show up for regular meeting, in which case we can just do this again.
Are we gonna put the second in a dungeon?
I mean, that's ultimately the plan, right? Like, we're pretty sure he's the bad guy here somehow. And I stand up and leave, give kind of a super annoyed expression towards Urekas, and then wink at her and be on my way.
I think, wow, he's so manly and decisive and unavailable, but interested.
Let me know when you're about to leave.
Oh, about to leave from my spine space?
Yes.
I hang out for a couple of minutes because I don't know he's there. I'm just coincidentally here.
As you head back out, you walk by the second, walking towards Beeb.
Oh, oh wow. Okay. I play it cool. I look at the second and I go, sup.
You're not going to trip him or set him on fire?
Can I get a roll for
Oh, can I also trip him? Can I take like a branch and just kick it under him so he falls?
Oh, sorry. It's part of my headdress.
I can't believe that fell on you.
Get him with the whole headboard.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be great. What if one of my followers just, chucks the part of the headboard at him?
Getting trampeded by 40 buffalo just sometimes happens when you wear an outfit like this.
Yeah, life is weird, right?
that's what we'll end.
Excellent.
so we're going to come back and we're going to resolve whether he tripped?
Will the second roll a good sleight of foot roll?
Oh, wow. I'm glad I have some time to think about this.
This episode featured Chelsea Burns as Harmony as Urekas.
Especially since gaslighting isn't allowed in this universe. Tell us how it's a gift.
Find her on Instagram at Chelsea Comedy. Chris Grumbles as Dawn as Georg.
We can do whatever we want in our fan fiction.
Find him on Instagram at Chris Grumbles, but it's just one picture of his cat's eye and a drinking bird sipping a cocktail. Desiree Phair as Rozafeen as Hellena and Justice.
That's a sad banana.
Silas Silver as Vafrus, as Callum as Ruffot.
One tiny room full of curtains.
Check out his RPG at readysetroll.org. Mark E. Phair as Tanam the DM.
Just a little fire.
Find him at markefair.com. And me, Damian Lichtenstein, as the Intern. Find me on Instagram at thatdamnlich. Thank you for listening to Coffee, Cults, and Empires, edited by Mark and Desiree. Music by Kevin Vitzwong, rhymes with hit song. Hear more music at kevinvitzwong.bandcamp.com. Character art and logo design by Carmanda. Find her at carmandaartsthings.com. Sensitivity Consulting by Dominique Dickey. Find links to more of their work at dominiquedickey.com. Support us on Patreon for access to outtakes, world building, and more. Find all these links in the episode notes or at coffeecultsandempires.com, where you can also find transcripts, art, actor and character bios, and more. That's coffeecultsandempires.com.
No. That is not what this is. I will courier someone over there to slap you. I would do it myself, but I am too weak. Yay. Thank you. I love you.